So Newt Gingrich is also on the campaign trail saying egregious things, and he was recently asked about college students and the ridiculous cost of college tuition right now. And his response was basically, well, you know, these college students, they're being coddled in their luxury dorms and their lobster dinners. Let me tell you something. College students are not eating lobster dinners, okay? Maybe in like some Ivy League schools, they might have a lobster night or something, but most college students are not being coddled by any means.
My guess as to why he said that is because he probably has some friend who's incredibly rich, whose kid is going to school at one of these private schools or whatever, and at some point they had some lobster club sandwich or something, and Newt's like, you see it, I knew it, lobster dinner's for everybody. Are you guys going to school getting lobster dinners all the time?
So this is what he had to say about the college students. He says, students take fewer classes per semester. They take more years to get through. Why? Because they have free money. I would tell students, get through as quick as you can, borrow as little as you can, have a part-time job. But that's very different from the culture that has grown up in the last 20 years. Okay, so I love all of these crazy accusations about college students, right? They're all lazy, they don't want to work, they're getting free money. You know, they're taking out $150,000 in student loan debt because they just want to live a luxurious life. Anyway, you want to know who financed his college education?
Who?
His first wife.
Awesome.
He did not pay for it, his first wife paid for it, and when things got tight, he actually went to his stepmother for help.
Oh, that's great. Now, you got to understand, it gets worse than that, okay? So Newt Gingrich saying, oh, my God, you got to get to work. Never worked a day during his entire collegiate career. And a guy, he says, you got to get through it right away, extended it through a PhD. Now, you can say, hey, look, he's getting a PhD. That's worthy, right? You know why? Part of the reason why he did it? To get deferments out of Vietnam.
Yep.
So he's like, I'm not going to Vietnam. I'm going to stretch this college thing out as long as I can. Well, shouldn't you be working as a janitor or something as you're doing that? As you suggested? Oh, no way. No way. First of all, he called his stepdad, okay, Mr. Gingrich, and the guy apparently wouldn't have it. And then he called his biological dad, and his stepmom from that side says she recounts the actual conversation.
Yes.
Oh, do you have the quote?
Yes. His stepmother, Marcella McPherson, can still hear his exact words. I do not want to go to work. I want all my time for my studies. Bob Gingrich told me he will not help me one bit, so I wondered, would you people help me?
I got to concentrate on my studies. No, when I said that kids have to go and work as janitors while they're going to school, and that wasn't even college, by the way, that was high school, elementary, etc. I meant black kids.
Yes.
I didn't mean me. No, I got to concentrate on getting deferred out of Vietnam. Okay, the guy's a giant hypocrite. So not only does Newt, not pay for any of his education, but he actually, as you pointed out, got his first wife to pay for his education.
Yes.
And then you know how he returned the favor to her? He left her while she had cancer. Served her papers in the hospital, said, good luck to you. And then when, at one point, when one of his friends had asked why he got divorced from his second wife, to give you a sense of the character of Newt Gingrich, he said, come on, you know she wasn't pretty enough to be a president's wife.
No, this is the grimiest man on the planet. Like, I'm trying to keep calm and not get emotional and erratic about this, but I honestly don't understand how his wife did not physically assault him. No, I'm not kidding. Like, if I had helped my husband finance his education, okay, and if I had been there for him through thick and thin, and then he repays me by leaving me when I get cancer, oh, hell no.